Hello everyone, welcome back to Crafting with Jeanine. Today I'm going to show you how to make this amazing 10 loop wired ribbon bow. It is super cute, super easy. I said in my last video for the wired ribbon bow that there are two different types of wired ribbon, and it all depends on which one you prefer yourself. But there's this thin one here, as you can see there's a thin edge there. And then there's one like this that has a thicker edge to it. I prefer this one that's kind of woven around the wire and thinner than this one here. It gives me a better fluff to the bow. I just like it better, this one. I've come to find out that I like this one better. So, we're going to jump in and we're going to get started. And I'm going to show you. So, for the bottom part, the 6 loop wire bow, I have a video for that, and I will leave the link to that video in the description below. You can go ahead and check that one out to get this base part of it and how we add the tails to it. And please don't forget to subscribe and hit that bell icon so you get notified every time I do upload a new video. You'll see them right away. So for this one, just to recap, like I said, that video will be in the description below. I used a 9-inch wide template for that, and I'm gonna put that one off to the side for a minute and show you how we do the top 4 loop. That one I'm using a 7-inch wide template, and I will also leave a link to the video I made on how to make your own cardboard templates like this. That one I do a 4-inch template, but the process is the same no matter how big or wide or one you want to make. So I will leave a link for that video as well. So for this, all I'm going to do is I'm going to slightly overlap my slit here. And then I'm going to fold it up behind. Bring it around. I'm going to take an alligator clip. And I'm just going to hold it in place right there. And then I'm going to wrap. So how I get my count is, so this is 1 loop. And when I go back over it, that's 2 loops. Now, this piece of ribbon I had pre-cut, because I had just enough to make this one bow left of this specific color of ribbon, and I really like this color, so. But I just usually wrap it around and, like I said, get over that one and then come up to here, and then I just cut right there on the other side of the slit. So for this one, I'm actually going to stitch it slightly different than I did in the last video. I'm just going to go run up and down with a few stitches right up the middle, because I want the center to lay a little bit different. So just gonna run up and down till I get to the end. I don't have a specific count on how many. I just kind of go until I get there, keeping them somewhat evenly spaced apart. So then once I get through, I just pull my clips, and then it just slides off. And in that video I'll show you, I put tape on the side of mine, and it just helps the ribbon just slide off just like you just saw. So now what I'm going to do is I've got that, and I'm just going to cinch my center like we would any other bow. And I'm going to wrap a time or two. And I'm going to make sure that this stays flat this time, because the way I want it to lay. So we're going to pull it, and then we're just going to tie it off. We're going to come through. And we're going to come through, pull it all the way through once, and then tie off with a knot. Just like that. And then we pull it tight. And we snip. And then I knot my needle. Always knot it. And then right here, we're just going to pull the 2 layers apart. Get them all separated apart. Kind of fluff them a little bit. And then how I'm going to do this is like I did on the one. And if it flattens out, you're going to fluff them anyway. So what I do is I take this and I put it right in the center there. And then I take my needle and thread, and I am going to push it through all the layers sometimes you might need pliers. I'll use the pliers so I don't push the needle through my finger. Done that a time or two. And then I just wrap it around. What this helps is just to keep my layers together, because I've tried gluing them and they seem to want to separate because the ribbon just kind of pops apart. So I found if I do it this way, then all my layers are secured together so I can wrap my center. And that did not. Okay, so now we're going to use 5/8 inch wide ribbon for the center. I'm using this gold one because I like the way it looks with it. And we're just going to put a little bit of glue on the back side here. Hold that in place for a second. And then we're just going to wrap around a few times. And then we're going to snip it, seal it, and then glue. Now you can put a clip, use them as a hair bow if you want. Me personally, I just prefer to put a piece of wire around and use them for wreath decorations, Christmas tree decorations. That's how I like to use them. But they're super pretty, and like I really like the way this one turned out. So just fluff in the loops. So what's great about this wire ribbon, if it flattens out and gets smushed, you just kind of just fluff your loops up and you've got a perfect bow again. So there we have it. It's just how you make a 10 loop wired ribbon bow. So easy, so pretty. The wired ribbon that they have is just amazing. I mean, Hobby Lobby has a ridiculous amount. Then I'm just gonna cut my, I think I'm gonna leave these ones at an angle. So I'm just gonna cut them like this, at an angle, going away from me. Just like that. And need a new lighter. I get my lighters at the Dollar Tree. I love these lighters, so I usually buy multiples. But there you have it, is your 10 loop wired ribbon bow. Super cute, super easy. Like I said, the links for the cardboard template, the 6 loop bow, also a link to my Facebook page and my Facebook group will also be in the description below. Don't forget to hit that thumbs up button. All your likes really help me out a lot. And don't forget to subscribe and hit that bell icon so you know every time I upload a new video. I hope you guys enjoyed this one, and happy crafting!